Welcome to your reading, dear Cancer. This is a comprehensive guide for 2021. It's interesting that the oracle I got for you asked you to make a vision board, and vision boards are extremely powerful because they allow you to kind of write down what it is that you want to manifest. For those who are more practical, a vision board seems to be more like a particular planner as to what your goals are and what you need to do to head there, so as to say. But the goals that don't seem easy to manifest will be helped in with the universal backing. Your rune is Manas, which talks about balance, and you need to balance yourself, take the good with the bad. That in itself will go a very, very long way. Now let's move into your forecast. And in February, we have Mercury in the relationship sector. So you will be aiming for better communication. There's going to be a lot of wisdom from that you're carrying in from 2020. And the thing is, because of everything that you've seen in 2020, there is a lot more that you want out of your relationships, and you are looking at relationships that are a lot more deeper, and you're willing to work towards that contentment and happiness. So for you, it's that whole feelings are very rich in themselves, and that is what you're looking at. Mercury enters your mental sphere in June, and in a way, this is a good thing for you because you will be very much in tune with your deeper mind. You will be very aware of what it is that you want and what you need from your life. And your intuition is going to be very strongly there to guide you. You're going to be very victorious, and you're going to be bringing back whatever you need for a better life and for happiness. And the thing is that every time we dredge our our subconscious, it isn't only the good that comes with it. So there is a lot of hurt and issues that you will now be able to put to rest. So you're going to actually bury them out, so as to speak, and sail away. Yeah, and that kind of leads you onto the path of happiness. Now in January, Mars is going to enter your dreams and hopes chart. So what you're going to do is there's going to be a lot of socializing. There'll be a meeting of friends, family. There's a lot of celebrating. You will bring in people into your life that you traditionally never ever thought possible. So for you, again, you're not going to be sticking with your type. You will have completely unconventional people into your life. You will be having unconventional approaches of expanding your world as well, and that will kind of work for you. You are going to be looking towards the future and thinking of what all can you bring into your life and what all can you expand and how do you want to go on from here. In March, Mars enters your subconscious. And it's interesting because you're going to be looking to your past to see all your past experiences. There's going to be a lot of going into your own inner mind to seeing what it is that you really, really want. And there will be a whole needing to understand yourself better. So it would be, what do I want? Where do I want to go from here? How are the things going to pan out? And again, it's just continuation of what we've been talking about. There's going to be a lot of burying of the old hatchets. There's going to be letting go of baggage, which I think is wonderful because you're going to be free to move on and to transform. By April, there'll be a lot more possibilities open for you. You will have choices. Don't stick to the one that seems comfortable because you're scared to move on. Everything that you need will be provided to you as you kind of move on for something better. So you have, whether you need something tangible or intangible, things will be there. Okay, by June, you're going to be making in your money and all, but Don't let it drive you down the path where you are ready to, go on a splurge, because this year, at least the advice is that don't spend unnecessarily. You need to be frugal, spend on what is essential, and a part of it is called discipline. So, no shopping sprees and no therapeutic shopping. You also have to, you are focused more instead to nurture yourself, to cherish yourself, and to build on your self esteem, which is going to help you be more confident and, of course, bring in more money again. By August, Mars is on the move again, and you are going to be learning new things. So, there is this whole part of you that wants to learn and grow, and and that is exactly where you're heading from. So, you could get into an institution to do institutionalized learning, there can be higher learning, yeah, and it's more or less about the desire and the need to learn new things, and again, the intellect that you're going to put into it. In September, Mars enters your family and home. Yeah, so the focus will be on your family home. There, there can be renovation, you might be expanding the house, there's going to be a whole, laying down more roots, building firmer foundations as such. And while you're doing that, it is just natural to return to the past. You will meet a lot of people from your past, so that's going to be a trip down memory lane. And you know with all the renovation that's going on, you will possibly have a lot of minor issues coming up in the house, so just be flexible and do not lose your temper. Avoid put in factor in time, so that you can kind of be you have the additional time to deal with things as it comes along. Now, November is again all about love. And as far as your love is, the love in your life is concerned, there's going to be, you will probably be working on deepening it. For those who are single, you will probably find the person that you want to be with. There's an overflow of love, so I would recommend getting involved in some humanitarian, projects, because you have so much to give. And then you will possibly meet people with whom you have very, very strong life bonds, and it feels like it's a past life connection. So you do have people coming into your life. It's a good year for you. Once you get over and get past the initial bit, things are only getting better. Yeah. And then we move on to December, where we talk looking at career and money. And this is a time when you really, really need to, if you're looking at your career and you're looking at what you're doing, you do need to have structure. You need to be working according to your principles. You need to be building out better, it's more or less having your territory marked out, building better structures, having more discipline, working better. And I know December is a holiday month, but you are going to have so many things to do, and there's so many projects that will fall into place. Be sure that you don't overwork, otherwise you're going to be absolutely burnt out. Yeah. If you don't like what you do, the burn will be much, much stronger. But you are getting a chance of recognition at work, and you're also getting the chance to find something else next December if you want to do that. Now we're looking at the planet Jupiter, and in July, Jupiter enters Pisces. And the thing is that what it's telling you is, Jupiter is always about taking better care of your intellectual aspects as well. So there is study that is aspected. There is this whole desire to learn and study for the whole sake of just bettering yourself. It's not about, you know, uh, study can be linked to career, yes, but this is about just fulfilling your own need of, you know, it's more or less a self assertion, so as to say. There could be travel aspected on the cards, and and you're going to be seeing the whole world with love. So again, there's an overflow of love from within you. Neptune, the planet, which is in Pisces all year. So, this is going to really, really make you focus in on your belief. Anyway, 2021 is a 5 energy year, and it's going to be about what is my personal belief, what is my spiritual belief, what systems am I looking at, what gives me joy, what do I want to carry forward, and what do I want to drop behind. Yeah, you are going to be completely claiming your space, and you are going to be able to focus, and you are going to have people who are going to be, very, very respectful to you. So that is coming your way as well. Okay, Pluto enters relationships in 2020 for you, and it's going to be there. So what do you do about relationships? Anyway, 2020 was a lot about relationships for you, dear Cancer. And with Jupiter and Saturn this year in your major sectors, in your relationship area, there's going to be a lot that you're going to be working out on. So you're going to be very, very passionate, and the whole fact will be drawn to that. Intimacy is going to keep you happy, and it's important. And when these two cards get together, it also talks about really, really having a good time with physical intimacy, and that kind of will keep you happy and balanced. So that's your reading, and I hope and wish you a very, very good year, dear Cancer. Thank you.